San Juan welcomes Estrada after his release from detention. President Arroyo says Erap's pardon is needed to heal the nation's wounds. The business sector is divided over Erap's release, but some critics soften their opposition. ABC reports elections among the rich and poor barangays. And on Lifestyle, check an MP3 player that dances to its own tune. A seemingly relieved President Arroyo defended her decision to grant Estrada pardon. Some sectors were displeased, but she says the decision was made in the name of healing and reconciliation. Jovi Francisco has that story.
The morning after President Arroyo pardoned former President Estrada, she was going around town acting like she's just disposed of a very heavy political baggage that she's been carrying on her shoulders in the past 6 years.
Speaking of controversial issues, the part of my speech, if I'm sure everybody is waiting for, is this part I'm about to talk about.
At the Manila Hotel, she gamely defended her decision and reminded everyone that she has declared her desire to heal the wounds of all three EDSAs since assuming office.
National unity and advancement, along with the rule of law, justice and accountability, have guided all our decisions and positions taken in the Estrada case until today. We braved a backlash from the masses when we enforced the Sandigan Bayan Arrest Order in April 2001. We never wavered in respecting and following the edicts of the court in the past 6.5 years, whatever the political cost.
She stressed that despite her desire to end the Erap issue, she waited for the judicial process to take its course before using her absolute power to set him free. She even compared Erap's case to those of Richard Nixon and other world leaders who were given pardon even before they were convicted. Mrs. Arroyo revealed that the desire to reunite Erap with his mother played an important part in the decision. She also acknowledged Estrada's clout with the masses.
If I have showed concern for the personal circumstances of the former president, it is not a sign of diminished determination to see that justice is done. It is out of sensitivity to the feelings of the segments of our masa who continue to identify with his personal circumstances.
Amidst allegations that her decision was born out of her desire to safeguard her political survival, Arroyo acknowledged that the Estrada trial and detention has been the single most significant cause of political noise and controversy that haunted her administration.
In the end, we had to make a decision that was bound to please and displease, impress and confound, unite and divide. But we must move on as a nation. The people deserve peace, order, and political and economic stability. We have been through so many upheavals. The people deserve a stable government and economic progress, and that is what they are getting now.
And despite all the criticisms, Malacanang is heralding it as a much-needed closure to a sad moment in our history. Jovi Francisco, ABC News.
Thank you very much. Business leaders who had been critical of Estrada seem to be in a forgiving mood as well. Teresa Andrada has that story.
Criticisms against former President Estrada's pardon failed to dampen the stock market. The Physics continued its positive streak, closing 17.10 points higher. The peso likewise maintained its strength against the dollar. Analysts were apprehensive about possible negative effects on the market, but the positive figures showed otherwise. Market player Alejandro Yu said investors and brokers saw the decision as a closure to a 6-year political saga.
Yung pagkalaya nga ay mas maaga, although marami rin nagsasabing dapat hindi muna, but kung gagawin na rin lang, ay mabuting ang matapos na at makapagpatuloy tayo. We can go on from here.
Analysts were one in saying they thought the granting of a pardon was too soon. They are concerned the decision would leave an impression that the government tolerates corruption. But the Philippine Chamber of Commerce expressed confidence the decision would bring political and social stability.
This is, I think, a very good opportunity for people to get together and to focus and move for the interest of the country.
Even businessmen critical of Estrada's presidency seem to have softened their stance.
He has to see his dying mother, and he wants to reconcile and start helping build the country.
Teresa Andrada, ABC News.
Since Estrada's arrest in 2001, the nation was made witness to endless political bickering. The question now is, will his pardon pave the way for the much-delayed closure? Jason Torres, Southern Small.
The past 6 years saw the nation divided between pro-Gloria and pro-Arab camps. With Arab's conviction and eventual pardon, political columnist Conrado de Quiros believes the administration managed to cripple the deposed president's image in the eyes of the masses, who have been his biggest support base.
In the terms of his release, the terms of his pardon, really in effect convict him before the public. Yung kanyang influence stands to be mightily assailed by those conditions, by those circumstances.
De Quiros says the move was clearly political than legal, despite Malacanang's pronouncements. A tit-for-tat deal to free Arab while immunizing Mrs. Arroyo from further destabilization moves by the opposition.
It paves the way for some kind of exoneration of GMA in the event that she's also prosecuted. It's looking forward to that.
On the other hand, De Quiros says the pardon may also force defections from Estrada's group, since he may no longer have the influence he once had. Like Mrs. Arroyo, they must also ensure their political survival. De Quiros says it is the nation that's at the losing end, since the Arab pardon proves that justice doesn't see everybody as equals.
It is a sad day in Philippine history as far as justice is concerned. Justice is either universal, but it is not justice at all.
Attorney Leonard De Vera, one of the complainants in the plunder case, echoed the prosecutor's contention that the Arab pardon is unconstitutional.
Except in cases of impeachment, the president may pardon. In other words, pag na-impeach ka, hindi ka pwede ma-pardon.
But De Vera admits, even if a case against Mrs. Arroyo eventually reaches the Supreme Court, it may only be brushed aside, since the tribunal may view the issue as political rather than legal. Jason Torres, ABC News.
Next on Centro, Estrada is back in his hometown in San Juan on Lifestyle Check, a dancing MP3 player.